I think a nice refreshing stay at the inn is the very least of what we've earned. Huh? I thought you went to the lake cave. I did. Then you must have missed each other. Missed who? The young woman came here looking for you. I told her you went to the lake cave. The young woman? What was her name? She took off as soon as I told her, so I didn't catch her name. But she was quite a beauty. You're traveling, aren't you? Where are you going now? I haven't decided yet. Did you go to Elun's kingdom? They're having the coronation ceremony very soon. I want to go, but it's much farther than the small shrine in the northwest. Too far for me. Elun's kingdom is beyond the small shrine in the northwest. They're having a coronation soon. The crown is so pretty. Wish I could see it. You defeated the master catfish, I hear. Well, you must be a strong man. With such power, you could be great in Elun's kingdom. Their soldiers are useless. It's very important to keep in mind. So we'll just run up here. There's a brave warrior to be the giant catfish. Thanks to you, I can get some sleep. Well, good night. So, you get a different response from him, but it's kind of cute. Thank you. Thanks to you, the earthquakes have stopped. Nice to know I was helpful. I told 2 travelers at the coronation in Elun's kingdom, and they just left. Aren't they so interested? Well, it's a coronation. Everyone seems excited about it, right? Hehehe, we both know that can't be true. But this means we're gonna have to go back into the cave, so we'll want to heal up first, because there's some new enemies waiting for us there that we haven't actually faced yet. Some new, stronger enemies that we haven't faced yet. First things first, I didn't do it already, I want to equip the battle knife. Oh, or the insect crush. But one useful piece of information that's good to keep in mind. Oh, by the way, here's the thing I was talking about. No equip-ing is because it didn't get rid of the ring when it cleared. Sad. But if I press strongest, it won't re-equip the ring. Click remove all, it'll equip everything else we had, but not the ring. Except that now the cap is called cap equip. Yeah, this game is full of little things like that. Cape equip. So now, Maxim is a gentleman with a cape who makes fun of you. Oh, Natsume or Wonderland, whoever actually made the game. We don't want to mess with that. Don't mess with that, so time to continue on. Starts off just the same way. Annoyingly, you have to recomplete the, well, not easiest puzzle in the game, but one of the easiest. I mean, if you couldn't figure out to pick those up, or at least didn't try tapping the A button in front of them, you don't deserve to keep playing the game. So smack that a little bit so that it doesn't go your way. And... ah! Oh, Tia. Maxim! And we have a goblin. And a skeleton. Whatever. Use a nice little bomb attack, get them both a little bit weaker. Skeletons have quite a bit more health than any enemies we've really been fighting up to this point. And goblins do more damage than most enemies we've encountered up to this point. 60 experience, 100 gold. Nice little level up. Not bad. Maxim! Tia, what on earth are you doing here? I felt like you were going away, and I just couldn't help myself. Silly me, you're not going anywhere, right, Maxim? Oh no, you are, aren't you? Yes. But why? You remember the ball of red light that flew north? Uh-huh. That light has an evil power that could lead to world destruction. That's what I was told. World destruction? I can't believe that. But it's true that monsters are increasing, and have begun attacking people. Even if that's true, why do you have to go? The same person told me that I have the power to shatter that ball of evil light. It's true that you're stronger than most, but still. I just want to know, Tia. Know what? Ever since I was born, I've known swordsmanship. No one taught me. I just knew. Why do I have this ability? What am I supposed to use it for? I have to know. So, you're not going to change your mind, are you, Maxim? No. I won't be able to see you for a while. That's not true. What? 'Cause I'm going with you. What? No way! I can't take you with me, Tia. Hey, did I beg you to take me? I run a weapons shop. I know how to fight. Wait, Tia, don't walk around so fast. It's dangerous. I know that. Tia! Are you crazy? Thank you, Maxim. I'm so sorry, but Alright, Tia, let's go together, but don't be so rash. Okay. Tia joins the party because she's cool. I like Tia. And let's take a look at her battle spray. That's right. Tia uses a whip. She also comes equipped with Strong, Spark, and Drowsy. Spark being that spell we haven't seen yet that hits small fireballs hit our enemies. Drowsy sending enemies to sleep. She also has a much higher magic power. So when you cast spells on multiple people, well, they're more useful. Also, as you noticed, you can cast healing on multiple people even when only one person needs it. First things first, though, she was equipped with the rapier, and we gave her the battle knife, which is kind of nice that she can use it. The frock is also clothing for women, just right for special occasions. One interesting thing, we could give her better equipment, but healing is a very good IP, and it's stronger than her magic right now. Their small shield is good, doesn't have any IP though, and the hairband keeps your hair tied back, just like she has in the picture. So nothing really special there. Speedy Ring probably would have been helpful in that battle. And since she needs the defense boost more than I do, she'll get the speed, or more than Maxim does anyway. So, we have our first party member that's not Maxim. We'll want to make sure to go over to Sendleton really quick and make sure that there's not any other better equipment she could be using. But other than that, I think you've already figured out where we're going to need to go. To a Loon's Kingdom. Could there have been any foreshadowing in Sendleton that's going to tell us why we're going there? What could possibly be happening? I think you all already know the answer to that one. Oh, that's her. She's the one who asked me where you were. Guess you found her. Also, we're not speaking to each other. Yep, when you're not in a dungeon or on the world map, you have a caterpillar system. All your people will follow behind you and sort of form a conga line. There's some more amusing things you can do when your party grows, but for now, at least we have our first party member, which means that battles are more interesting, can use, and start to require more strategy. So let's take a look here. Give her the whip, which gives her a flame attack, which is definitely nice and increases her attack power. And she kind of needs all the attack power increase she can get. Headband gives her Forgetful, which is useful, so we're going to toss that onto her head. Also the fact that she'll have a little bit more defense, once again, good thing, because she's sort of a mage character. So, we're just going to go around and up this way, and see if we can't get to the small shrine. Small shrines are a common occurrence in this game, essentially roadblocks that stop you from going to a place before you're supposed to be able to. As you can see, down there's the cave. Over there is an interesting tree in the bottom left corner. That is actually going to be our next destination. Also, from one of the random enemy encounters, we received a chop board. It's an armor that really only Tia can use. Used when you cut up things like vegetables and fish, but can also be used as a shield. But she starts out with a small shield, so it's absolutely useless. You can sell it for, like, let's see here. Oh, it doesn't show. Never mind, I'm so used to games that show that. Shrine to a Loon's Kingdom. They all look more or less like this. There are bigger ones and smaller ones too. But it's got nice little dragon statues, and I like the music. It's actually borrowed from Lufia one. Loon's Kingdom is further ahead. Good luck on your journey. As is a small shrine concept. But we saw something over here, didn't we? Let's take a look. Foomy Woods. Foomy is a very weird word. You'll learn to love it. I am Keeper of the Forest. All who pass here fight for what they believe in. Are you such a man? Nah, not really. I see, this place is not for you. Oh, well, it looks like we're going home. Of course we are. Yes, I see. They stand before this spring. That is the sacred ground of Capsule monster Foomy. If your fight is just, Foomy will gladly join your party. Foomy, huh? Flashing lights. Star special effects. Weird goo? Foomy has accepted you. Take good care of him, as he will be of great help to you. Capsule monster Foomy joins the party. Please give Foomy a name. I hate gels. So... Fooms. Unlike most things, we can change the name at any time. You might have noticed before, the capsule menu was grayed out. Now we can go here. Capsule monsters are very interesting. As you can tell from the little symbol in the bottom left, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different capsule monsters. You can change between them from this window, assuming you've gotten any others. Then you can feed them from here too. What do you feed a capsule monster, you ask? Well, you feed it whatever it asks to eat. Or sometimes you just go, rapier. And you deal with the consequences when it decides it doesn't want it. I actually do have a shortcut for how to level up your capsule monsters, but I think I'll make a special video just out of that at a later date. You can also change its name at any time you want, but I like Fooms, because it's a cute name. So, how do capsule monsters work? No. We're always full of light so we can go in peace now. But I'm going to show you how they work most of the time. We're just going to get into a battle on the world map here. Anytime will work. Really game. And here, as you'll see, T attacks, which is faster, has weaker attack power, but it's still useful. And Foomy will punch, using Foomy Punch. They're completely autonomous. They will run away on their own sometimes if they're damaged a lot, depending on their gut score, which makes it so that even if one of them is... Oh, they also gain levels. But, one thing you might also have noticed is that instead of just, you know, having levels of class... Actually, up at the top where it says Name Fooms Class 1, that's because, as you see there goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and M for Master. There are 4 different levels you'll go up by feeding him different pieces of equipment. The long knife is something we can actually start buying rather soon, and I admit, a lot of the time I will grind for money to be able to level up my capsule monsters earlier than necessarily you need to, but it's really not necessary. But here is Aloon's Kingdom. Coronation ceremony starting soon. We can see the crown right now. Perhaps I should go too. Definitely not the worst idea in the world. What is a coronation ceremony? The coronation ceremony celebrates the day the new king wears the crown for the first time. Why not call it the day the king wears the crown for the first time? Oh, you adults. I was there when our king was born, you see. I'm happy to see the prince all grown up. See, even though to me, I always saw the red as hair, the red's not her hair, it's the gray in front. I kind of have a problem seeing sprites properly sometimes. What do you have to say? Luke's castle's basement is so huge like a labyrinth. Some even say it has monsters. What do you think, viewers? Yeah, we all know what you think. I wonder if Abel has already gone to the castle. We'll meet Abel soon enough. My son Abel is always playing and never does his chores. He's in the castle of the small shrine. Hint that there's another small shrine? Most areas have one. I hear somebody's after the prince's crown. Hope it's just a rumor. The prince's crown is so pretty, decked out with a ton of jewels. So it's mad bling, yo. I'm entirely too white to get away with that. Let's check out this shop. Cloth armor is antidote, which cures all members of poisoning. This is very helpful. Also, the lady behind you should wear a frock instead of a robe. The robe is stronger defensively, but the frock has restoration IP. Very important, you know. And that's very true. I always follow that advice. Probably didn't need to buy that whip back there, but I like the whips having IP and all that good stuff. There's the long knife, as I mentioned, you can grind those up for capsule monsters, and the short sword, which has an ice attack. For once, it's the stronger weapon, and has the higher cost associated with it. But we can't afford it. As is, anyway, and I really don't like selling off the insect crush because it's a special weapon. So, we're gonna have to do a little bit of grinding to be able to afford the mini shield, which gives battle lust, increases attack power, the buckler, just a small round shield. I also don't like when they have 2 items, it's just level up a little bit. Cloth helmet, headband she already has, and the cloth armor, since it can cure all of your party members of poisoning. The robe's also good for defensive purposes, but we really don't want it, as already said. We won't get a mace. We may... Yeah, we'll probably get a long knife for Tia, though, because it's a good amount of better damage. But it'll be useful to have... So with that said, we're going to want to grind up a little bit just so that we have, well, a decent amount of money to be able to get the new equipment that's popped up, because we will want it for the next dungeon. So we're just going to save here. And then you'll see me after we've done a little bit of smashing monsters around. Also, just something to show off now, in case you're a little bit hasty. Save. You may end up with a dead Tia. Offered a cure, it's only about 70 gold, and Tia will have recovered. That's something at least, right? I'd say so. Oh no! Amidst all that grinding, Maxim has started talking about death. He's feeling very depressed. He's been very suicidal lately. What are we going to do? You'd think sitting next to someone so cute as Tia... Oh, nah, that's just the poison status effect. You can be cured with poison magic, or by just throwing down an antidote. We received several of these earlier in the previous dungeon, so why not? Just a little something that I wanted to show off, how that looked. As it's very funny. I couldn't resist that bad joke. Welcome back. As you can see, we now have the mini shield, the butler, the cloth helmet, the cloth armor, don't want to get the robe, and we have the long knife and the short sword, both which are exceptionally useful. So, before we head on over to the castle to see just what all Lufia is about, as she says, here to see the crown, pay 20 gold.